All right, hello guys. Okay, I'm actually just gonna do this inside. All right. Okay, I'm gonna tag a few of you guys in here. Oh man, I got like the worst sniffle. All right, I'm just gonna tag a few people. As you guys are hopping on, can you share this in the chats? I can see a couple people sharing it there. Oh, thanks, dude. All right. Let me try and keep this up like this. I'm holding my phone in between my knees. All right, let me know as you guys are on. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Paige. Hey, Laurel. Hey, Caitlin. All right, I was just talking to one of my distributors. Whoa. And we were just talking about this, and I was like, you know what? This is such a good live topic that I think I want to come and share it in here. So let me just get this up. Hopefully, I just look like crap. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it. So, I always try to reference whatever I titled this, and then I can never remember what I titled it. But basically, we were just talking. Me and a girl on our team, we were just talking about, building this business and getting to these really life-changing ranks. I mean, I know a lot of people in here, either you've been in for a bit and you're pushing to diamond, maybe you're pushing for above diamond, or maybe you're brand new and your goal right now is ruby. You're pushing for ruby. If you don't know what this means, let me break down for you. Rubies make an average of $500 a month. It's the first rank in this business. That's life-changing money. $500 a month is incredible. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if your life would change if you could make a residual $500 a month from your phone. Okay? Now, forgive me. I'm going to be sniffling. I am sick. Just forgive me. Okay, so drop a fire emoji if that is legit going to change your life. Because for me, you guys, making $500 a month while it's beside my babies was absolutely life-changing. It was absolutely incredible. But what's so powerful about figuring out how to go ruby is it's the basis of diamond. So if you can figure out how to go ruby and earn $500 a month, you can turn around and really understand exactly how to go diamond. And in fact, not even have to do anything more except repeating more of what you've already done to get ruby to go diamond, and that is the license to print money. That unlocks the compensation plan. It's an average of $2,500 a month. You can make more than that if you're really killing it, and it's just life-changing money. You unlock a new type of bonus. It's a full-time income from your phone. And there's a lot of people pushing for diamond. There's a lot of people pushing for ruby. There's a lot of people pushing for higher. And what I want to say is, sorry, that was gross. If you are somebody that's pushing for this rank, share in the comments what you're pushing for. I need to stand up, because if I don't stand up, I'm gonna fall asleep. I need to get fired up for these and be standing and not be sitting in a bed. My room's a mess. Hopefully you can't see it. If you're looking to promote to these ranks and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to go diamond. Let's talk about diamond. I mean, I feel like a lot of people come in here and that's their goal. They want to replace their full-time income. People want to go diamond. There's a $15,000 bonus tied to it right now. We have many people on our team that have earned this bonus, that have gone diamond, that have replaced their incomes. This is real money, you guys. This is real people are hitting these ranks, and it's life-changing and it's so doable. But here is a huge key. Here is a huge part of you going diamond, or you going double diamond, or you going ruby. This is a huge part of it, okay? And I'm going to be very transparent with you here. It is absolutely required that a level of leadership is put in place by you before you hit this rank. The disposition always comes before the position, meaning this is not the business where you can be like, oh, I'm going to start working like a ruby, or I'm going to start working like a diamond when I go diamond. It doesn't work like that. To go diamond, you have to spend time acting and working and thinking and acting like a diamond for you to go diamond. Meaning, when I started this business and I was like, okay, I'm going diamond. This is like what's going to keep me home. I want to go diamond. My vision was set on diamond. I was obsessed with diamond. This is where I wanted to go. And like I started doing the things. My first paycheck was $30 a month, but my first paycheck was $30 for the whole month. I, in that time, was working like I was making $3,000 a month. Every single day, I was showing up for this business. I was leading my team. I was enrolling people. I had people quit on me. My first 5 distributors quit. But I couldn't sit back and be like, well, I'm just going to take a seat on leadership. And then when my runners come to me, then I'm going to start in acting like a leader. Like, I had to learn how to be a better leader before my future team that even took us double diamond or I had to maintain a level of leadership through the times where I felt like nothing was working to attract the people that continue to have my business grow. And what you guys are going to realize as you do this business is like the people that take you diamond probably aren't going to be the people that take you double diamond. The people that take you ruby probably aren't going to be the key players for your diamond chart. The people that take you double diamond aren't going to take you presidential. Like people are always evolving. Your chart's always growing. People are coming in, changing. Your chart's always growing and always evolving. It's always expanding. It's always changing. People are joining. People quit. Like it's like the nature of the business, And so if you take a step, if you are like, oh, I'm feeling, if you get your emotions brought into place, you're not presenting and you're not opening up the door to get to that next level. So here's what I'll use it as an example for. Okay, let's talk about diamond. Again, if you're hopping on, share in the chats if you're truly pushing for diamond. If $2,500 a month, $15,000 bonus is actually going to change your life, throw that in the chat. Now, you may have your work schedule down. You may know exactly what you're doing. But in order to take a team diamond, there is a level of leadership that is needed to help that team get there. So it's like, do you have your chart in front of you? Do you have your team's charts out? Meaning if you are trying to go diamond and you have 3 people going ruby, are you communicating with your ruby leaders on what they need to go ruby, right? If you're trying to go double diamond, do you have your diamond and your emerald intact in a conversation where you're helping them lead? Are you hosting power hours for your team? Are you setting the standard for your team? Like, that's the biggest thing, you guys. Like, I'm talking to people that'll be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to go diamond and like this is like my biggest goal and I'm pushing for diamond and I'm going diamond. And then I look at their page and they haven't posted in 2 weeks. And I'm like, dude, nobody's nobody's going to join your team. Like it truly requires, there's too many other people that are willing to treat it like a business that it's like, you want to be the best, and I know that's intimidating if you're new, but you can learn how to be the best in this industry. You can learn how to grow and like learn how to just not be the best of somebody else, but be the best version of you. And if you're not taking the steps to grow that and your actions are not matching what a diamond is like paid or like what comes with that, that's the disconnect. Like it's not that you can't do it. It's just not that you're not doing the things that is going to allow that to happen for you, So people will say all the time, I want to bring runners into this business. I want to enroll a runner. I want to bring someone in that's, hungry for this, that's motivated. I will tell you one thing, like attracts like, meaning if you are a rock star, if your attitude is, I'm going to get this done no matter what, I'm going diamond, I have no excuses, I'm not taking a day off, I'm not getting in my own head where I'm not working my business, I'm not being negative to my team, you're just doing everything that you expect your team to do, you're showing up to the power hours, you're showing up to the calls, you're showing up to the trainings, right? You're going to attract people on that same wavelength. When you're showing the hustle, you're going to attract people that want to hustle. If you're being negative, you're going to attract negative. If you're being lazy, you're going to attract lazy. You are what you attract, right? And so, like, if you're someone who you find yourself saying, I'm pushing for diamond, I want you guys to know it's in the bag. You can go diamond. You can go so much further than diamond, but are you acting like a diamond before you go diamond? Diamond is like, guys, this is like life-changing money. This is money that will completely like shift your whole world. And it's just the beginning. Once you get a taste of diamond, you're not going to stop there. You're not stopping at diamond. You're going to continue to grow because it truly is incredible. Like, I remember seeing my first diamond check and just being in tears over it and thinking, I just made this being at home with my kid. You know, I just replaced all my income being home with my kid. And I'll be the first to tell you guys, it wasn't easy. I sacrificed time. I sacrificed sleep. Like 100%, right? 100%. I had to go do a lot of personal development, watching to learn how to talk to customers on videos and like plugging into Zooms and all the things. But I knew that if I wanted to be diamond, I needed to act like I was a diamond for a period of time until I got there. And that could have been a month for me. It could have been 5 months. I would have worked to go diamond every single day for a year if it took me longer. Like, what, I mean, the time is going to pass anyways. That's what I think about, right? The time is going to pass anyways. And I knew that my life wasn't going to change drastically because I wasn't going to school or getting another really good job. So I was like, you know what? If I have to dig down and freaking just figure this out and work really, really hard, and it takes me a year to go diamond, it takes me a year and a half to go diamond, I'm going to keep doing it. You know, and I want you guys to have that same mindset. And I think part of being a leader, you guys, like, you don't come into this business wanting to be a leader. You come into this business for selfish reasons, right? I joined this business for $500 a month. That's all I could wrap my mind around. But when I came into this business and I knew that in order for me to go diamond, right, I was going to have developed leadership. Like, I know that I'm not exempt to the law of like how this works. I know that if I want a diamond paycheck, I've got to be working like a diamond. I know that if I want to go black diamond and make $100,000 a month, I have a lot of growing to do. I have a lot of I have so much to do. I know that where I'm at right now isn't worth $100,000 a month. So I guess what you want to ask yourself is like, is your work ethic worth $2,500 a month? Is your work ethic worth a $15,000 cash bonus? And I'll tell you guys, diamond, you're consistent in your business. You're posting every day, not only to attract new people, but to set a standard for your team. Like, your team truly follows what you do. And if you're in this team as a leader, and if you have one person on your team, you're a leader, I can promise you right now, they're not following me. They followed you. They joined with you. So let them watch you be consistent. And guys, I've shared this story before, but like, I think it's just so powerful. When I joined this business, we went double diamond quick. And we promoted quickly, but the month after we went double diamond, we had a whole entire leg fall apart. So a whole entire emerald leg fell apart, canceled, quit. My paychecks were cut by over half. Like, it was crazy and it was devastating. And I felt like I'd worked so hard for 5 months to like build up this business for it to crumble. I felt at a time where I was in the valley, right? I was at the top of the mountain and I fell down and I was in the valley. And some of you guys may be in a valley right now. Some of you guys may be in a time where it's like, oh my gosh, I just feel like I'm up against all these objections and these hard, times, and the world is crazy right now, and I have all these self-doubts, and I don't know if I can do this, and you're in this valley. But I want you guys to know that in the valley is where you grow. So you either decide that you're going to die in the valley, or you're going to grow from the valley. You don't grow on the mountaintops. You don't grow when things are going well. You grow when you're in the time of struggle. And so in that time when I had felt my whole team had fallen apart, I'd worked so hard. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure Mike is getting connected, so I don't want him to wake up. Amazing. Oh yeah, very good. When I had, felt like I'd worked so hard, and, and I'm gonna add one more important part after this, okay? So I want you guys to listen to this, okay? When I felt like everything had crumbled, it is easy in those times to stop doing the thing, stop being consistent, stop showing up. I could have stopped showing up for my team. I could have stopped. There's many times I could have stopped showing up because I was just in this like little mood, But if I had stopped doing the things after I had gone through the valley, I would never have attracted Caitlin to my team. It was like how me and Caitlin got connected through social media. If I had stopped being consistent, we would have never been, we never would have had, we would have never connected. She never would have been in the business, and that this person had changed my business. And I've had many people since then change my business, and you will too. And here's the last thing, okay? Here's the last thing I want to tell you guys. Actually, no, 2 more things. Let me just say, you want to be a leader, you want to go diamond, the first thing I'm going to tell you is leaders show up. Leaders show up when it's good. Leaders show up when it's bad. Leaders show up when you've promoted to a rank where you're comfortable and you're making more money than you can ever imagine, and you still show up for your team because you're not here to just do your business. You're here, when you're a leader, your why becomes your teams, right? So you don't sit and just, there are top leaders in this company, ambassador and like high up in the company that literally do nothing for this business. And to me, I'm like, that's not a leader. You got to where you're trying to go as a leader. Even if you're there in the best of times, you show up for your team, because your job and your duty and your obligation as a leader is to now take your team there with you. And so for one, if you got to a point and you're complacent and you're making enough money, it's, in my opinion, it's selfish of you to put your team on the back burner and not continue to show up for them. Okay, so even in the best of times, you show up as a leader. Now, in the worst of times, when you feel like the weight is on your, people want diamond, right? People want to make $2,500 a month. People want to make a $15,000 bonus. That's life-changing money. I don't know anybody that does not want to make that money. But here's the thing. There's a reason that type of income is tied to leadership. It's because you have to act as a leader to not only get that, but to maintain that. That means that you're guiding people, you're leading them, you're not telling them what to do. You're showing them what to do every day through the good and the bad. It's like getting married. It's like through the good, the bad, and the ugly. You continue to show up. You guys, I truly can say in my heart, like if my team fell apart tomorrow and everybody quit, I would still move forward. I know that in my heart. I would still move forward. I would still continue to show up, because like, why would I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my mindset. And maybe that's what has taken us so far in this business. That's just my mindset. My mindset is always, how do I get around this instead of backing out? I don't want to be the one that quits. I don't want to be the one that gives in because it's hard. I will never look at my kids and say, I gave up because it was too hard. I would do anything for my kids, right? And so that's the mindset I've always had. Now, so like I said, if you want to be a leader, show up. That's important. If you are not, hold on, I'm just reading this. If you are not leading for your team and you're trying to go diamond, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. You have to lead. You have to lead. You have to show up. You have to bring them through the trenches. Like, you gotta set the standard. It's not your team's job to come to you and be like, hey, can we do this? Like, no, if you're the one going after that diamond paycheck, take ownership. And if nobody on your team is showing up, you continue to show up. I've been there too. I've been at the times where nobody shows up to my Zooms. I've had leadership chats where they go quiet. You know what I do? I find new leaders. I find new people. That is always my mindset. And because I am always walking forward, although sometimes I may take a couple steps back, because I am always walking forward, I continue to move forward, always in this business. Even if it's a temporary setback, I will always continue to move forward. And you guys have the same option. Okay, so before we go into the last part of this, I just want to re-say this again. You want to be diamond, you want to be emerald, leaders show up. Leaders do not talk and tell. Leaders do. Leaders eat last. Leaders walk first. Leaders do. Like, this is what it comes down to. And if you're like, I don't know how to be a leader, I feel you. I mean, again, hi. We don't join this business because we want to lead people. We join this business because we're not selfish, but for selfish reasons. You're not selfish because you join this business. But again, as you transition into that next school of diamond, I'm not talking if you've just started and you're like, I don't want to be a leader. I literally just started. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the people that are like, I'm trying to go diamond. You would be crazy to think that you don't have to have some type of leadership action to get to that point. Okay. Now the last part. Hey. You see, boss? The last part, mindset. Guys, this is... Here, go see Dada. Mom's almost done. The last part I want to talk to you guys about is mindset. And this doesn't just have to do with leadership. Go see Dada. Yeah, Daddy has stickers. Go ask Dada. Go. This isn't just with leadership. This is truly in this business. And I really 100% feel like a lot of people need to hear this right now. This is if you want to find success in the business. This is if you want to find success in life. Your mindset is so important. If you are sitting there telling yourself, I can't do this, nobody's going to join, I'm never going to be successful, oh my gosh, blah, 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 this, like, you're going to get more of it. And I think naturally, like, a lot of people are programmed to not be able to like, and me too, like, I'm not programmed to be like this super positive person, like, it's easy to give excuses. Like, that's kind of, it's easy to look for reasons as to why not. When you get uncomfortable and you feel all these types of ways, it's easy to have that, what's it called? Like default emotion, mindset. You're going to have to get your mind right if you want to move in this business. And you're going to have different stages of that throughout. Like, when I joined this business, getting my mind right meant, okay, I just got to listen to other successful people in this business. I got to find people that are successful, find their YouTube channels, and I'm listening to them. And like, you guys, and you've heard me say this before, I had people that I follow and I still follow them, and I would seek out what I needed. So if I was in like a funk and I was like, oh, I'm just having a crappy day, which I still have, okay, it's nobody's job but mine to fix that. And the longer that I sit in this negative mindset, the more hurtful it is, right? The more damage it does. And so the other night, you know, crazy stuff going on, you know, and I'm just, if I can be like 100% transparent with you guys, I just had like the other night, I could feel myself. My mind was just going like, it wasn't positive. It wasn't like, it was just, you know, it's just crazy time. It was just a crazy time. And I had to get on YouTube. I typed in the law of attraction. I typed in The Secret. And I just started listening to like the law of attraction and listening to like videos that explain to me like, Jack, what you speak of, you get more of. Where you stare, you steer. What you think about, you're going to get more of. And what you think about, you attract. And like, why are you, like, you really need to fill your mind with positivity. And I remember starting this business and listening to The Secret and understanding, okay, what I speak of, what I say to myself, what I'm saying in my head, I'm going to get more of. So if I sat there and I thought, oh my gosh, everyone's talking crap about me, oh my gosh, I'm going to fail in this business, I'm a letdown, like I'm literally just attracting more of that to me. I had to tell myself, I am diamond, not I will be diamond. I said, I am diamond. I am bringing incredible people into my organization. I do not care about people's opinions. I enrolled 10 customers this month, and I would like write this shit down on my wall. I would have it everywhere, excuse my language. And this is what kept my mind right. And if I feel it slip, I'm going to have to go pick it up. It's not your upline's job to do that. It's not your team's job to do that. It's not your boyfriend's job to do that. It's your job to do that. And so as you grow in this business, and let's say you're now pushing for diamond, right? Maybe you've got maybe you're Ruby and you've personally developed with The Secret and like the basics, and you've watched training videos. And you know, my favorite one used to be, I would type in Jade Hooper funk training. There was just this video and it's like 10 minutes long, and it's like, are you in a funk? And she's a top leader. And it's basically just her being like, listen, you're in a funk. Welcome to being an entrepreneur. You know, this is how we grow. And it was just somebody that wasn't even in my circle that was just feeding into me. And I knew that if I wanted to turn around and do that for my team and my future team, even though my first 5 distributors quit, I knew that I had to have the answers to these things. I needed to like know that it was going to be okay. And like, it was my job to do that. Here's the thing. When you get like, what's the word I'm looking for? If you get like discouraged or you get in a mood, it's easy to isolate yourself. It's easy to back up. Remember, we talked about this the other day, the types of actions. One of them is retreating, backing up from what the situation is. And then we isolate, and then we like dwindle away. It's like putting a freaking cover on a candle and then the fire goes out. Like, it is up to you as an entrepreneur to fire yourself up. And so when I like wake up in the morning, and guys, I'm going to tell you, we've had months where we've made $30 from this business and it was hard to get out of this bed. We've had months where we've made $50,000 a month from this business and it's been hard to get out of bed. Every new level, there's a new devil. Every new level, there's a new thing that you've got to battle. Okay. So like, welcome to being an entrepreneur and welcome to getting uncomfortable. Do not come here asking for more and praying for a way to change your life. And then at the first sign of like, you know, first sign of a glass ceiling, you're like, I'm out of here. You're not ready for success if you're not ready to go through the struggle for it. And so as you grow your business, let's say you're now, you know, shooting for diamond, you need to grow your mind as a leader, you know? And so like you need to grow into that. Like, you can't be like, well, I'm going to go diamond and then I'm going to learn how to be a leader. No, you got to learn how to be a leader before you go diamond, you know? And guess what? You're going to make mistakes. Like, I've made so many mistakes in this business, you guys, and I'm going to still make mistakes. Like, I'm literally human. I've been doing this business for 3 years. I have a lot. That's not a long, and I'm not saying that like, oh, that's a long time. I'm saying like, this is not a long time. Like, being at the, you know, top leader retreat that we were just at, and all these people around us, they've been in for 10 years, 14 years. And I think to myself, like, I have so much growing to do still in this business. And I'm in the same boat as you guys. Like, all I'm trying to do is figure out how to swim just a little bit faster than you guys so I can turn around and teach you guys how to swim. And I'm like, trying not to drown. That's like how our relationship is. And so if you're like, I need to be a leader, go freaking learn how to be a leader. Type in leadership in YouTube. right? Like, don't expect to go diamond and you're doing the bare minimum. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm just gonna say it, and I'll be the first to say to you, like, dude, you can go diamond. I believe that you can go diamond. I know that you can go diamond. I know that you're worthy of diamond. I know that it would change your life, but nobody's gonna do it but you. Nobody is going to do it but you. And so if you feel like, oh, I'm just lacking in my charting, I don't know how to go diamond, what are you going to do about it? It's like in the word of Pam Souter, what are you going to do about it? Oh, you're in a negative mindset 3 out of the 7 days of the week. What are you going to do about it? It's literally, what are you going to do about it? You don't know how to attract the right things to your life and you're bad luck all the time and everything's so negative. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit there and continue to be negative? Right? And like, this is like this is like me being red, but here's the thing. And I can say this because I have been there, and I say this out of love, but it's like so many people are struggling and they're just broke right now. Like, I mean, been there. I've been there. I've been there. And my question to myself was, what are you going to do about it? Like, what are you going to do about it? And you know what I did about it? I took massive action every day, and I fail and I fail and I fail and I fail and I fail, and I still just show up because that's what you need to do. And I expect like to have, like, if I'm, if you're pushing for the biggest promotion on your team, you're going for diamond and nobody else is pushing for diamond, and that's your, like, expect to do more than them. Like, don't do what they're doing. Your team is going to do a percentage of what you do, and only a percentage of them will do it, guys. Like, this is the truth. Like, I know that if I enroll 20 people, I'm going to say, if I enroll, I'm like, that's hard math. I got to double everything. Let's do 10. If I enroll 10 people, 4 of them are going to quit. 3 of them are going to quit before they even get started. They're just going to quit because that's what people do. They quit when shit gets hard. I'm uncomfortable. Oh, I'm blah, 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 blah. They're going to quit. Okay, welcome to being an entrepreneur. People are going to quit on you. That's just how it is. 3 people are going to just go without you even being able to stop them if you tried. Okay, you're going to plug them in. They're just going to get it. They're going to run. They're going to be excited. And they're going to go. The rest of these people you're going to have influence on. Meaning, you can influence them to do, more through what you're doing, or you can do nothing, and you can influence them to do nothing. I expect to be the hardest worker on my team. I expect to be the highest enroller. Am I out enrolled? Yes. But I expect to be. I expect to be. I expect to show my team what I'm doing, not tell them. So let's wrap it up. You guys, pretty much, I would just say show up and be the person that you want on your team. That's how you're going to attract them, and have no time frame for it. If it takes you a year to go diamond, is it worth it? Are you going to have distractions and objections and people quitting and people starting on the way? Yes, 100%. But you can do it. Every successful person in this business has gone through these trials and errors, and that's what motivates me to keep going. I'm like, dude, bring it on. More money, more problems, right? You guys came here for more money, more problems. Be open to it. Don't come here wanting more and praying for more and wishing for more. And then as it shows up at your door, dressed up as work, you're like, oh, not for me. Embrace the grind. You're going to have a hard that way, or you're going to have a hard that way. Hard for me was not paying my bills. Hard for me was missing my kids first. Hard for me was going into the grocery store and having to look at my bank account before I went through the till because I didn't know if I had money in my account. Hard for me was picking up a separate serving job and like hoping that like people would tip that day because I had literally no money, and I was like, dude, this is gas to get home. Okay, been there. That's hard. I already know the struggle. I'm willing to get up a little earlier, stay up a little later, watch a few YouTube videos, have people tell me no, and tell me that they think I'm in a pyramid scheme to have a vehicle to completely change my whole life. Like, hello. Okay? So, tomorrow is a new day. Let's show up as the people we want to be. Okay? Show up, do the things that you expect your team to do. And here's one more thing I want to say, okay? Because obviously the world is crazy right now. And, not to bring attention to it because I know everybody sees it, but I want to give you the silver lining in this. Even though it's messed up Yes, and Tamara's on a Zoom in 25 minutes. If you want to share the pin in the comments, that'd be legit. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, in the world, you guys, there's some crazy stuff going on right now. It's easy to be distracted. It's easy to, 100%. But what I know is that this company, It Works, has already been through a recession. In 2008, we had the recession. It Works went debt-free in 2009, okay? It Works has been through a recession. Our type of business thrives right now. My business, I cannot even keep up. We have enrolled so many distributors. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of people that we're signing, okay? Our business thrives in this type of crisis, which is unfortunate to say, but it's also very fortunate to say. You should be very loud about what you're doing. You are not doing anything wrong about talking about your business in this time and being loud and presenting an opportunity. Do it with grace. Do it with, nothing like slamming other people down or anything like that. But be loud about what you have and just know that there is so much good that will come out of something like this. There truly is. Hi, baby. I just think about all the people that are going to join what we have right now and the growth it's going to have for our company. And you're either going to be on the boat or you're not. You're either going to come on this run with us or you're not. And here's the thing. I'm going to go with or without you. I'm going on a run. And I know a lot of you guys are too. I know Tamara's going on a run. I know Chris is going on a run. I know Renee's going on a run. I know Courtney's going on a run. Like, there's so many people. There are people doing the things. There are people that have put the time in and they're making the moves and they're going to do the things. And so it's like, are you coming with us or are you not? Are you going to be loud about this or are you not? Are you going to look back and say, crap, I wish I did? Or are you going to be there with us? I don't know. It's up for you to decide. But there's room at the table. We want you there with us. And I just got to let you know that it's just going to be work. It's just going to be getting over yourself. It's just going to be getting out of your own mindset. It's just going to be, being disciplined, doing the things. If you're not doing the things, you're not moving your business. Okay. So I love you guys. You guys have got this. But show up as the person that you want to be and then attract people that are just like you.